So what's up, y'all? Welcome to the rodeo. Welcome back to the Gcast. So today I'm gonna be talking about naming your business. But before I get into that, I did say I wanted to upload every day. It turns out that that I have to have 500 subscribers. They have all these rules, man. Like you have to have 10,000 followers on Instagram to have links and the whole swipe up thing. You have to have 500 subscribers to post on your community. But I think it's because like people were getting like loads of subscribers, like just posting community polls, and they'd show up on random people's feeds simply because they were popping. And I guess that's the reason why. But today I wanted to like I just wanted to give that little update. I'm doing through a lot. Like I just moved to Jacksonville, so I you know like I'm not. This isn't gonna be like my main focus, but it's definitely gonna be a part of my focus. So like, be expecting me to upload a lot more shorts, rather than videos. But without further ado, let's get into this. So when naming your business, you want it to be something that's personal and something that can tell a story. Preferably something that might be even already a story. So mine with like my business, Golden Calf Animation Studio. So my name's Aaron, and in the Bible there's a person named Aaron, and even though it's kind of like the whole, like, you don't want to get, I'm not gonna get too deep in it, because if I tell the whole story, it's gonna be like, wow, it doesn't sound as good as I thought it did. But um, so Moses is with God making the Ten Commandments, and Aaron is with the people. Now the people are being impatient, or getting impatient, because Moses is up there with God, and it's been a really long time, and they're stressed out and they're worried. So what Aaron does is he gets all the jewelry of the people, and he puts it in the fire, and out comes a golden calf. And what the golden calf to me represents, like like in the story it's not a good thing, but to me what it represents is kind of like a placeholder for like a true God, like a placeholder for, like, it gave hope to the people, it gave inspiration. And while we were waiting for answers, um someone stepped up and helped the people where they needed it, and they really just needed motivation. Even though in the Bible it says it was wrong, and yeah, like they were idol worshiping. My whole point was that me as Aaron, I want to build a golden calf, and what that will do is, like, a golden calf isn't a business, and what that will do is it will give hope to other animators that, like, yeah, that you don't have to go to all the way to California with their high state income tax. Like, I think they have the highest state income tax. I'm in Florida, I have no state income tax. Imagine that. Like, they don't have to go all the way over there, go to Cal Arts and get into debt, and really it's just mainly like board, room, food, water, shelter, um, and all the, like a $300 tech. Like, you're not really paying to learn how to animate. You're paying for the school. Okay, you're paying, like, so that you can say you went to Cal Arts. You're not paying to learn really anything. And I'll go into the whole school system, and I'll go into a lot of systems, because I'm like that. But yeah, you don't have to go all the way down to California with their high state income tax, um and their low water and their crazy politics. I mean, down here's, we have crazy people too, but you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to go there and then work for a studio, and then hopefully you work your way up. Or since it's more like, not seasonal work, but definitely more nomadic, where it's like you work on a show, and then, like, I don't know, that might last 9 months, and then you're pretty much like, you might not be, like, you might not find a job for 6 months. You might find a job right after. um but yeah, since it's so, like, project based, and projects aren't really, like, it's not really like you just go somewhere and you sit down and you work for 40 years or 60, and then you retire. It's more like you work here, okay, then you go over here, okay, then you go over here, and then you go over here. You don't have to do that anymore. Like, you, if you want to be a freelancer, I mean, this has been like a long time. I'm not really new to it, but if you want to be a freelancer, you can be a freelancer. Um, and you can be in like in Thailand or something, and then you're you're working on this like $3,000 animation project for some YouTubers or some company or somebody, and then you're making your own personal projects on the side, and or you're doing that so that eventually you build your own animation studio, or you're just focused on learning how to animate and then getting a bunch of young motivated guys or just people in general, um, and starting your own studio and like going crazy with that. Like, I wanted to be like the real spark, so that there's a method and a plan to how to reach that level. And then my end goal is to like have a metaphorical Moses come down with like the true 10 commandments, somebody who's better at animation, better at speaking, they have better character, they're just a really stand-up person, and they're a great representation for what a studio owner should be, and what an animator should strive to be, and just what people should strive to be in general. And I hope that person, whether it's my own kid, whether it's any of you guys, whether it's somebody who doesn't even exist right now, I hope that person comes up, and after I become number one, they become number one. I hope to see that. Um, but that's really all I had to say about that. Whenever naming your business, you want it to be something like that, where you can tell a story and you can be more outward. That can, I mean, that can open a lot of doors. That might get a client hooked. That might get a studio hooked. Who knows? Um, but that's all I gotta say. Make sure y'all hit that TubeBuddy link if you want to know how to blow up on social media, or you want to know how other people blew up on social media, and you just want to study, your favorite content creators. Go ahead and click that link. It's free. It's a free browser extension. Also, my Bitcoin, no, not Bitcoin. My Coinbase link. If you want $10 in Bitcoin, with inflation going on, you kind of want to have your money be making money. Um, and also my vidIQ link. That's also like TubeBuddy, except it just helps with titles. But without further ado, thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good day.